It looks fine to me. It didn't look fine to you guys the last time. So, I don't know. But we're trying this part 2 right now. Going on, going strong. And what I think about your tool brand. So I can see it. It looks good to me. Not any. Oh, what is? Huh. We're going to try something real different here. All right. Let me know. It's way better. Sweet. Wi-Fi. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. And I checked the speed test and I'm getting like 289, whatever those megabits per bullshit is. I don't know about technology because I don't give a rat's ass about it. But that's what I'm getting. And it looks good to me. For some reason, it's showing 720p. So, don't know. It's good to go? Sweet. So, when we were talking about Metabo here a minute ago, and the fact is, Metabo, one of the least appreciated brands out there. What I love about them, I love their ergonomics. It's spazzing. I didn't want to see you stream all fuzzy before. Okay. No worries. Well, it's not phone service issues because I'm on my Wi-Fi, so it's got nothing to do with it. Thanks, G-Brent. But so Metabo, like they perform, they do innovate. They've got some of the best nailers out there. One of the most comfortable saws you could ever have. What's my favorite animal? It's an otter. Like I absolutely love them. What's up, Stephen B? It is in HD. Okay, I'm glad we're all on the same page. Let's get this now. So good now, man. Cheers. I'm listening. All right, thanks, buds. Anyway, but they just don't get purchased. And thank you, Ciara. They don't get purchased and they don't get talked about. The problem in this little tool community is you have certain tool channels that everybody loves or they watch. VCG, they talk about Milwaukee, they talk about Flex. One of those two, at least one of them pays them. You get that, I don't know who's that real nice like battery, whatever, Bat Ray guy. I can't remember what his name is. He's like a candy striper or some damn thing, but he talks about tools. And he talks about Milwaukee, he talks about Flex, and he talks about dewalt. And then you've got the Bear. The Bear is probably the least qualified person to talk about power tools on earth. Video and audio. Thank you, Mark. He's the least qualified. He talks about Harbor Freight. So it leaves brands like Bosch and Metabo kind of out in the cold, Rigid out in the cold, which is funny because the Clint guy used to talk about Rigid all the time, and now he rarely ever mentions it. But, and TRZ, okay. Yeah, he used to talk about Rigid, and then he doesn't talk about Rigid, probably because Rigid doesn't pay him. Thank you. I love my viewers, so I appreciate that. But you talk when you watch these guys, they kind of control this segment or this area because the people that watch them, that's what YouTube says. Well, this is what you need to make in order to make it here on YouTube. Oh, good. I don't watch his stuff. He's a candy striper, so what the hell interest does he have for me? I don't think he's ever been on a job site, and I doubt he could find one on a map. Anyway, even if you gave him a map to one, I don't think he could find it. So when the people watch their channels, that's YouTube comes back and they go, "This is what's my favorite food? Tacos." He comes back and he's like, YouTube goes, well, this is what you have to make. They actually leave us suggestions if you know how to, what's your trade? So I was a home builder, a home remodeler. I did plumbing and solar. I'm most known for solar because I used to get government contracts to build solar farms on military bases. We did 4 10-foot rips, making 2x2s with 36-volt Metabo HPT circular saw, no stopping, one battery. Try it with rigid and didn't go well. Well, I can understand that. Jeremy, he touched me on you. Yeah, he touched me on your nether regions. Anyway, because, I mean, goddamn. So those guys kind of control the space. So content creators like me, I'm not interested in brand deals. I don't bring you brand deals. Once in a while, somebody will give me like a stupid offer and I'll be like, okay. And like the laser engraver is an $800 laser engraver. They're like, hey, test it out for free and let us know what it is. Cool, it's $800. I'm not going to go out and buy one of those typically, even though I had been looking for one. I am tired, man. So I cleaned out my garage, I mowed my lawn, and now I'm doing this. Is the one that works? Yeah. I appreciate that. But so channels like mine, where we're not looking for brand deals, we're not looking to promote one brand over the other, and here I am with a Milwaukee hat, but I don't give a rat's ass about Milwaukee. We get kind of left out in the cold, and we need you guys to find us. And there's a lot of those little channels. I'm a little channel. There's a lot of us out there that need people to find them. Bandman, what's up, man? And it's not. Yeah, well, Timu was like, we'll pay you $300, send you a bunch of tools. And I was like, well, I just ordered a bunch of tools, so just pay me, reimburse me for that. Then they didn't want to. You like blue tools? I don't know if that's Cobalt, Makita, or Bosch. I know. But I don't know. I'm just not into the whole brand name stuff. Send me your Makita hat, a Milwaukee hat. Just go to the store and buy one. They're like $20, man. It's not that bad. What's up, Uncooked Toast? Hercules blue. All right. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Hercules is blue. Damn. I'm so hungry and hyper and I'm tired. Eat something with pasta and the weight of it will calm you down and make you sleepy. Times are hard. I'm poor. Well, that sucks. Next thing you know, you're sending your shoes out. So, man, I've had people ask me for so much that it's basically like just you want me to bag up my garage and send it to you. Go to the store to get food. Oh, okay. Well, how old are you? In action. You and Tactics should bring a new good channel to the live stream for 10 minutes once a week. You know what, Todd? That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I wouldn't mind that. We had tried to do that, and I'm just going to be frank with you. We have tried to help other channels out. We've had Impact Nation on. We had, I don't even know if you guys even remember Mo Works, but we had him on. But we've had a number of channels come on to the live stream, and we've talked to them. We've interviewed them. We wanted the audience to get to know them. And then occasionally, and this has happened about 3 or 4 times, one of those little channels then decides to go and they speak poorly about us, even though we were good to them. We were nice to them. And it kind of makes you go, maybe I shouldn't do that. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate it. I just ate chips and salsa. Oh, thanks. My channel. I wish I could. I'm on a diet. I'm trying to lose some weight. I already lost 10 pounds, but I'm so fat nobody noticed. help me start a channel? You got a phone? To start showing what you know. Well, I seen your last video today. Great content. Good. So a lot of those little channels, they kind of like tried to start drama, and like, I'm old. I'm not into drama. I'll you can ask my wife. I'll look at somebody in the face and just tell them go fuck off, because I don't care. Just has some chili dudes. Do you happen to lose that 10 pounds after no, buds? I've been losing, so I've lost about 5 pounds a week for the last 2 weeks. I'm 50, right? I'm 50 and I have Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. So I'm a very short termer. I don't have that much longer to go. If you watch me handle some of these tools, you can actually see my hand shake at times. And I'm just in early stages of Parkinson's, but you can see my hand shake, and I have difficulty. I can't even use a circular saw by itself anymore. There's that shamelessly plugged their channels and couldn't care about y'all's contents. I do think, yeah. You know, it doesn't bother me if somebody comes here and they're like, hey, check out my channel. Like, dude, I've been there. I go for it. God bless you. I love it. Do it. I love it. I want everybody I know, everybody I come into contact with, I want them to be successful. I want them to experience higher levels of success than they believe is possible. I'm doing that right now on YouTube. I never thought I'd get here. I thought I'd cap out around 25, 30,000 because of my personality. I'm kind of abrasive. Thank you. I hope they find a cure for it, but I probably won't be here for it. I'm feeling old. I'm almost 62. You're only as old as you think you are, but I have like 30 years of in-field experience weighing on me. So, but I try to relay a lot of information in my videos. If you go away from most of my videos and you only learn one thing, then you're just not paying enough attention, because I convey a lot of information in those videos. Yeah, he's got plenty of time. But for me, like, I just hang out. I want to show you guys my love of power tools, and hopefully it ignites that feeling in others. I think Bosch, God, I just wish they had better marketing, because they make tools that are better than everybody, but nobody wants to use them. That high torque hammer drill from Bosch, probably the best on the market. Mint flavored. Marriage is what ages you. Well, been married for 12 years. But I think Bosch is one of those brands that we just keep ignoring because they've been around forever. It's ignited a hole in the wall. Oh, good. Did you get your pizza rolls? Ask his mom. But listening to one, you guys are killing me tonight with the comments. It's fun. And this was not meant to be anything formal. This was just meant for me to come on, talk shit about some tool brands, say what I like. I have 4 dogs. Well, I can't say that. I have technically 1 dog and then 3 Chihuahuas. So I have a Great Dane and 3 Chihuahuas. Always has more stuff to do. What about George Orway? How you doing, buddy? Always nice to see you, sir. You won't switch, Dave. I think you're a switch hitter anyway. Oh, geez, Jeremy. So we got we're filling up the new building. We're trying to get this garage, and there's so much more to go in this garage. We're trying to get that taken care of. And then the plan is to make an entire little studio just for us. You know, a lot of those Makita guys go shirtless to really attract the dudes. I do have a lot of tools to organize. That's the sad part. I think I did an inventory because I'm kind of stupid. I did an inventory of my tools, and I have somewhere in the neighborhood of 314 in my garage. Tools and Tactics put me on and showed me how easy YouTube streaming is. Why would I shit on that? My channel, I don't know, but a lot of dudes have done it to me to the point where, like, I've considered not doing the shout outs, but it's not me. Like, I've considered it, and I keep doing it because it's not my duty, it's my pleasure to introduce people to new channels, new ideas, new ways of seeing things. And I think it's the least I can do. Better internet. Dude, I'm getting 2 gigs out here. Don't shit in your yard, though. You know what? If I call them out on it, I'm just doing things that they want. Like, I'm giving them the attention that they want. And I'm not thinking of anybody in particular because this has happened so many times. But I just do like, fuck, this is just horrible. Do more tests of impact versus drill. I dare you. Sure, no problem. Drill wins every time. I love it. Hell, I did one with a number 2 Phillips in the drill one. I think only one time the impact driver has won, and it was on I want to say a 3-inch screw. Does it mostly to get under? Yeah, some of them. You're the reason I like dewalt, just to get under my skin. Do I have kids? Yes. Are you talking about? No. So when I first started going live in October of 21, I started my channel in March. And then in October of 21, I had another channel that they dedicated an entire about hour and a half live stream to just shitting on me when I had been nothing but supportive of them. And I was like, okay. Then I had other little channels, and some of you guys know who they are. I've had other little channels that have gotten upset with me because, like, I don't like one brand or another, and it's just stupid. So they decide that they're gonna dedicate their life to being bitches. And like, if you come at me and you're an asshole, like, all you're gonna get is asshole. Like, I'll just tell you straight up, I'm not a nice guy to begin with. I try to be cool with people, but yeah, you wrong me, and I'm like, fuck, and you. When are you reviewing the new Makita bit and brace? When are you bending over? Yeah, I tell the truth. That's kind of the most annoying part, because if I say it, I prove it. And a lot of dudes, like, they'll say something and they don't want to prove it. Or they'll say it and they won't even attempt to prove it. I know that real nice like guy. He's kind of like that. He'll say some shit and then he doesn't back it up. And then I come on and I'm like, well, drill's better than the impact driver for most things. You're just using the wrong goddamn tool. Let me show you. And then I make videos backing up my point, to the point where some of you guys are like, I get it. You can cut it out. You're abrasive, but even sandpaper has a great purpose. Yeah, well, without sandpaper, you can't get smooth wood. I don't take the shit talk seriously. That's what people used to do before. Well, that's what dudes do on the job site. Like, you go to any job site, they're going to talk shit. It's just what it is. Hi, baby. And it's never meant to be like serious. It's just banter. Oh shit, the real nice guy. I tested my flex kit drill on drive mode with the clutch all the way on to 1 with a unibit and did it drill just fine. I think the clutch would have worked had it fetched out. Oh, absolutely. That's why when when Tactics was saying you can't use a drill to go into that wood, I'm just like, just use the clutch. It'll be fine, dude. You know, it's a torque limiter. Tool Jesus. B-dubs, man, how you doing? South Florida Tools, always good to see. I don't know who Tool Jesus is. I'm just a tool guy. I love talking about tools and showing tools and testing them. Been trying to get some more. Oh, you guys have to see this. So everybody gets excited over the new. Get my baby. Come here. Come here, baby girl. You want to see my puppy? That's it, my little puppy. That's my little girl. Hi, Lexi. Aw, you being a sweetheart. Oh, heard a noise. So a lot of dudes get all excited. I am Tool Jesus? Oh my God. More clicks, more puppies. All right. More thumbs up and you might get that puppy again. Trying to, there we go. A little closer up. Wait till you see this one. She's not even a year old yet. But you guys get excited over these new tools, and I love them too, but there are tools that I love that are old and nobody uses them anymore. And I picked this up. This is an old atomizer. They used to use this for pest control, perfume. This one, obviously, for pest control. But it's made of brass. This is brass as well, I think. It might be copper. When I got it for a song because the can was basically welded with rust and old stuff. And you couldn't open it. Well, I took a little bit of my Break It. If you guys watch my channel, you know what Break It is. I took a little bit of the Break It, put on there, and sucker opened right up. It is very old. But hey, look how corroded the threads are just from age. And this tool is probably 70 years old right now. So what I plan on using this for is an insecticide, just like it was intended for, but I'm going to use it to keep pests out of my house. I'm going to put a solution of Dawn, cayenne pepper, and water in here. And I'm going to go around my windows, my doors, like the outside of my house, and spray that solution. And that's going to keep mice, spiders, flies, other insects out of my home, and I'll never have to worry. I won't have to worry about them until it's time to respray, which typically takes like 3 to 4 months. So for the entire summer, I'll be fly free in my house. Now, the garage door is a bit different because it's 16 feet wide, so can't really do that throughout the whole thing, but now, the chemicals didn't help the threads, but you know what? The Break It really got in there, cleaned it up. And I don't know if you guys can hear this. Can you hear that? It works. This is a tool that you won't see on the channel other than right now, because I don't expect anybody to go out and buy a 70-year-old atomizer to spray. The good old days, you mean? Yeah, the good old days when they made stuff. Copper and brass, they don't corrode. So that's going to outlive me. It's easy. It's blowing like my old lady. I can confirm. But like, I don't expect anybody to go out there buy 70-year-old tools, even though they're cool and I love them. Like every estate sale I go to, I like if it was a dude that died, I go to check to see what tools he has, and I try to buy them all. I do too, Van Man. We have a lumberman museum up here. About 10 years ago, the Amish started coming in and buying up the old farms. The must drool when that ride by the museum, their horse and buggies. Dude, I bet they do. They're the Amish. They are such hard workers. That's the thing. Like nobody, like our society kind of gotten to the point where we shun Yankee screwdriver coming back in 2020. Dude, I got the Yankee screwdriver sitting over there in my box. I'm gotten sweet deals on older American-made tools at a state. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I got an entire set of Mustang sockets from the 1960s. What's up, Jack? I got an entire set of Mustang sockets from the 1960s at an estate sale. They actually have Mustang written on them from the Ford Motor Company. They were original parts. Came with, I want to say, 65 Mustang. Came with it, and I still had the metal case, the whole shebang. And I don't even know what the value of that is, but I only paid like maybe $10 for the entire set. And I tried to talk them into let me pay more, like 20, $30. And they were like, nah, 10, take it. Aw, my baby girl is missing me. I get older American Husky half-inch drive ratchet, and that's sweet. I am not talking about Amish mating habits. I can tell you that. I've not been with an Amish woman, or an Amish man. It's 2024. I feel like you always have to throw that part in. But our society is kind of looked down on, hard work now, because it's all this whole bullshit about work-life balance. You know when you're supposed to have the balance? After you're done work, right? My mom was a hard worker her entire life. And I had nothing but respect for her. It wasn't the shit that she missed out on. It's that we knew that she was out there taking care of business, teaching us how to go about life. When they get 150 members or so, draw straws, and the short ones need to leave, get more land, etc. Jesus, sounds rough. Yeah, that era's over. Unfortunately, I believe you're right. We don't want that era to be over. What we need to give some of these kids a swift kick in the ass. FX, I got cheap at home. Sweet, Jamie. You're always finding good deals, though. What do you want? Do you need some lovin's? She gives me big kisses. But if you don't have children, your opinions leave with you. Oh, well, that sucks for them. Oh, son of a bitch. Somebody, ryobi. That's how you say it, by the way. It's not ryobi. It's ryobi. R-Y in Asian languages makes a re sound, not our R-I sound. Like, it's not rye, it's re. That's why if you played Street Fighter, the video game, it was always Ryu, not Ryu. It was Ryu. Well, it's ryobi. They used to print it on their boxes, too, just so people would pronounce it right. The larger communities don't run well. That makes sense. Sells individual impact sockets. Apparently, Harbor Freight does if you just go in and steal them. Like, I always see those ones for sale where... but like somebody went in and kifed like 2 or 3 off the whole set. So then they knock off like $3 and you can buy that. Well, that's bullshit. I don't like it. It's Harbor Freight or Harbor Fraud, or hobo freight or hobo fraud, whatever you prefer. But I think some of their business practices don't make sense to me. Ryobi. It should be ryobi. Upset for your ryobi pronunciation. Fuck him. He can't even pronounce battery. So buying a set with missing. No, what's the point? Missing the 10 millimeter? Look at this. Tractor Supply. 10 millimeters all the way. And I keep it right there too. That way I'm not going to lose it. Then it's not a damn set. Yeah. I don't know. It's just buying manufactured bullshit. Yeah, bolts and shit. I do buy a lot of those. Hell, I came across one that I found at a thrift store. A mount whole bolts, nuts, washers, and stuff, but they're old machined ones, like really good thick gauge ones. And I bought the whole set for like $30, and it's probably a 30-pound set. Thoughts on subcompact impact wrench? Matt, well, you're gonna love this channel because we've tested the subcompact impact wrench. That sucker works. You're not going to use it to remove like semi tires or anything, but car, truck, great. Driving the occasional lag, it works great. I got no complaints with it. It's not the strongest, it's not the fastest, but if you're just doing work around house, you don't need the fastest or the strongest. You just need what'll get the job done. Like my $20 Walmart toolkit I post about two. Yeah, dude, I love that. Parts out of sets to do warranties and puts them on the clearance table. Ugh. It's just such a, it just, your dad loves his. It's just a kind of a shady way of doing business, right? High torque. Already wanted to go small one working under my car. Dude, get it. You're going to love it. I love it. Never trust a return table. I gotta say, I bought my old Admiral miter saw off of their return table at Harbor Freight. And instead of it being like $200, I think I paid like $120, $125 for it. Sucker lasted me for 4 years until I got my rigid. Their tools brand newer shit. Some of them. The Hercules line is excellent, and you know I don't think they get enough love, but except from the bear. But what the hell does he know? But the Hercules line is excellent. The Bauer line I would avoid. Warrior is just trash. It's one-time use garbage. Bauer's got such a big lineup though. They're kind of like Ryobi. Is a right angle impact? Yeah. On the table yet? I only got it once. I only saw him once. Nice, Jamie. Oh, on a Harbor Freight 3-ton jack on special, but damn resellers buy them all. $89 this weekend, I think. 3-ton floor jack, $89. That's a pretty good deal. Between the M12 impact driver. Oh, sure, Matt. So the M12 impact driver is just a standard impact driver. Hammer, anvil, lots of noise. The Surge is actually designed to be slower, weaker, and less noisy. It's made for, and here's how I would explain it to you. Regular impact, great for outside. The Surge is great for inside. I see Chicago Electric and Bauer on the tables. I see Hercules a lot. Then all of their OPE, like Atlas, I think is their OPE, and I can't remember what the green one was. I don't shop at Harbor Freight a whole lot, but I see a lot of that. Maybe it's Poulan or Punani. I see those and Bauer on their clearance tables a lot. Have you tested the old 18-volt DeWalt impact? Yes. I'm assuming you're talking about the 887 because I've tested the 887, the 840, the 845, and the 850. Whatever the one, the atomic one that was before that, and then, or before the 850, and then the old brushed, whatever it was, ended up shooting the brushed one because it caught on fire. Of your streams, it's my autistic son's birthday. Please give him a shout out. Nick Gastinks. Okay. You love Justin Bieber? Congratulations on coming out. I wish you well on that. I hope you find a husband that treats you well. Learn Harbor Freighter's Jack Tarp and moving blankets. I get a lot of moving blankets from there. He's probably talked about the old NiCad ones. I found I still have my original NiCad 12-volt Milwaukee hammer drill in the hard steel case from the early 2000s. Punani is pretty popular, even if they have manufacturing issues. Yeah. And I am far from a Milwaukee fanboy. I say good and said who said the N word? I said Nick. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Anyway, did anybody see somebody say the N word? Because if they're there, any of you moderators, find that sumbitch and get him out. No, I didn't. Adam ass. No, I didn't. On the DeWalt track saw, dude, that thing looks beastly. I absolutely think it's an awesome track saw. Saw that 7.3 Woodworks, use it, although I think he's just a buy shit channel now. Not really a woodworking channel. I think he's just buy shit channel. But I saw him use it, and the thing looks absolutely amazing. Nick Gas Tinks. Okay. I don't know. You're being a fucking idiot. There's just no better way of explaining it to you. If you don't like it, fuck off. Metabo Hikoki way better than Makita Hansen. Oh, yes. I agree with that. Metabo, Bosch, Rigid, DeWalt, Milwaukee, Festool, all better. Even Hercules. Yeah, get rid of him. That's my thought. Get rid of that idiot. I don't know who Adam's ass is. Fuck him. Get him out of here. I don't like these people that do this. Hey, Adam ass. Up yours, you fuck. What a jackass. Be a bitch somewhere else. Go to the den of fools where you belong. They like little bitches over there. Thank you. Stick to your brands. No beef with... Thanks, Gibran. Your favorite tool brand? Mine's Milwaukee DeWalt. I buy a lot of Rigid because Rigid is the best value in the tool world today. And I've shown it countless times. If I had to pick a favorite, I would probably say Rigid because they're better value. I never say that they are the best. I never say they're the best brand, but they are the best value. What is this message held for review? The large Discord servers, I deal with trolls every day, not fun. Yeah, Van Man, dude. Yeah, we're there. We're there, buddy. Sierra, you already asked me, and I said yes. There you go. Matco or Snap-on? Oh, geez. Can we go with overpriced on both of them and start from there? If I had to pick one, it would be Snap-on. DeWalt is pretty cheap sometimes. Just not the kids. Well, DeWalt better beta. What the fuck? Aaron. Do you like the Bosch 12 volt line? Yeah, I do. The problem with the Bosch 12 volt line is I don't think they're making it anymore. What's up, Decatur, Illinois? Gavin, how you doing? A decent drill. Oh, dude, I just saw the 998 and the 887 for sub $300. That's a nice hate. Thanks. Well, DeWalt really needs to focus. They have like 7 different drills, just drills on the market right now, just as many impact drivers, and they're all pretty much or pretty close to each other, and it doesn't look like that much fun. You look like a fan. Ask me if I give a shit. The rigid power tool, I couldn't see it. I see Cornwell truck pull up next door where I work sometimes, and I want to check out their prices. Cornwell's not bad. What do you think about skill tools? Miter saw, table saw, they work great. There is nothing about skill that has ever impressed me. I've used several of their tools. I've got one sitting right here, and every time I've used them, I'm just disappointed with them. I really think the saws, like the old corded saw, the skill saw, was the best. Have I tested Ingersoll Rand? Yes. The real red brand is Craftsman. Oh, behind the 3 dots. I don't even know what that means. More reasonably priced for tool trucks. That's what, yeah. Ciara. Yes, I still have children. No, I will not be answering any more questions about my children. And if you ask again, you're gone. What is exact tool that you love? Oh, Rigid Megamax. I love it. What's my favorite drill? Oof. Probably the 2804 Milwaukee. I liked it better than the 2904. Is the rigid power tools, the plumbing tools, owned by the same company, or are they different? They are owned by the same company. They are owned by the same company. And their reportings are lumped together. So last year, Rigid as a company did just over $1 billion in sales. So they're in a good, healthy spot. If you can't use Craftsman, it's user error. What's the best brand of power drills overall? Milwaukee, the 12 volt line is the best 12 volt line. And if it's not the top hammer drill, then it's second. It depends on how you feel about flex. The weight of the flex, the size of the flex kind of deter me, but right there. The Gen 4 Milwaukee is no better. Yeah, no, I've tested it and it's been weaker than the Gen 3. So they own a good brand, but they own the crappiest also. What's your favorite miter or table saw? My favorite miter saw is actually the rigid with the articulating arms. And the table saw that I had the Delta 36 725 T2 hybrid table saw, which is between a job site table saw and a full-size cabinet saw. And I think they're both incredible. My favorite tool brand is still Rigid. What brand would you recommend for heavy use, like diesel mechanic work? Well, you said diesel mechanic, so when you say diesel mechanic, that means you're going to get oil and shit all over them, and that's going to change it. So a lot of guys are going to tell you Snap-on or Mac, and both are great. And I think both will do the job well. If you want a budget brand, one that you can walk into any Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, fuck, go with dewalt. Honest to God, I think dewalt's going to be the best one for you. They, when it gets hairy, that sounds cool. Yeah. Is there any truth about the G? I don't know. I never found it. You're good, Sierra. It's good. Still rocking my original 9.6 NiCad stand. Ugh, I have it. It's upstairs. It's in my attic. I refuse to use it. It's trash. I have an old Black & Decker set that's actually older than that, and it's trash too. My grandpa has a Delta table saw too. Yeah, why? They're great. Any of the Delta saws, like table saw, miter saws, they've always been phenomenal to me. If I had to replace my rigid, I would definitely get the Bosch. What do they call it? The Glide Doctor. I think that's the best one. Do you recommend the Milwaukee compact brushless drill? Depends on what you're doing. DeWalt has oil-resistant batteries. So does Milwaukee. They just started them. I have the Metabo HPT table saw and it rocks. It's nice, Jamie. Is there any truth about the fluid sensing technology to be an Oh, yes, there is truth about it. They are talking about it in Congress. I don't really follow the story, but I do know that that is something that they want to implement. That'll be great for SawStop. He tested the Milwaukee on his channel, Blake. It looks pretty, it is pretty sad. For a compact, it's great, but it depends on, like if you're doing something heavy, then you don't want the compact. Well, it has the best impact wrench. Yeah, I agree with that. Where would you recommend me buying DeWalt? Now this one's going to sound kind of crazy because not a lot of people shop there, but Acme Power Tools. They almost always have some kind of deal going on between them and Ohio Power Tools. If you want to order online, do that. If you got to go into the store, go into Lowe's. Don't buy DeWalt or a whole lot of DeWalt at Home Depot unless you get a deep discount. What's up, Alex? Is the Milwaukee installation driver worth it? Yeah, it is. I love it. I love it. Are too damn it. Oh, they got the new 1.7 power stack that is oil resistant, and it's the same price as the other. So, and if you get the atomic impact wrench, or ratchet, the atomic ratchet comes with an oil resistant 1.7 power stack battery. You get what you pay for, though. DeWalt is so strong, some of them have broken in half. A steak is $30 nowadays. Buy it and make it yourself. DeWalt drills work in water, and yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I have had DeWalt where in the cold it won't even chooch. Push the trigger and it'll go and then die. All brushless motors do, yeah. I love otters and a cheetah. I love otters and eagles. The Chameleon installation driver is a good tool. Dude, the Chameleon from Bosch, you people have it. I have it. I have the 12 volt. I wanted the 18. I got the 12. And it's been spectacular. It's actually, it is better than the Milwaukee. It's stronger. It's smoother. It is better than the Milwaukee, but the Milwaukee is easier to get. Constantly on sale, yeah. I've seen folks drill in water. I have too. But you can do that with any brushless motor. Because it doesn't have the sparks. It doesn't have the brush. What you're really worried about, you still got your hair, and it's thick. I'm never gonna go bald. My hair will be grown after I'm dead, I'm afraid. Yeah. If you really want a drill that works underwater, Metabo, IP56 rated. I know it's not technically waterproof, but yeah, they're freaking sweet, solid tools. Too many folks just forget about Metabo. It's ridiculous. I wish more people would be into that line. I don't even know what these messages being held are. I can't see them. Chia. What impact do I recommend for heavy diesel mechanic? You're going to have at least 2. And the reason I say that is there are different torques that there's different power that you're gonna need, and you don't want to carry a heavy ass high torque all the time. If you wanted a high torque, the DeWalt DC, what is it? The DCF 900, the high torque, I think is phenomenal. The 960 that they just came out with is also phenomenal. I think that's great. If you're looking for something mid-size, dude, the M12 is phenomenal. I think get the M12 for all the other stuff that you don't need the high torque. Thank you. I like otters and eagles. So I'm saying it's a rainy day and you leave the moderation to the mods. Just chill. I'm just seeing it pop up and I'm like, I don't know what they're saying. Oh, cause a curse. Probably somebody trying to insult me. Good luck. I was born with this face. Ain't shit you can say to me that God didn't say when he was laughing making it. Rigid octane impact, if you can find one. Yeah, it's phenomenal. It actually does outperform in cold weather. It outperforms my DeWalt, but it's very rare. Few curse words, fuck them. Are things expensive for you? I am retired, so everything's expensive for me. I'm living on a fixed income in my retirement. It's possible that they could try. I haven't seen too many people that want to try. Drill in the bathtub while it's full of water. My wife would be tempted to throw the toaster in. I was saying, we all look at these tools, and what it really comes down to is you buy into a battery platform, and a lot of these dudes just look to justify their battery purchases or their tool purchases. So they get into this tribalism. My tool's better than your tool, and I'm better than you because I buy X brand over Y brand. And I gotta be honest with you, what a load of shit. You're not better than anybody. Your knowledge dictates how good you are. Hi, Thomas. Your knowledge dictates how good you are, not your tools. The tools are just something that helps you facilitate that knowledge into your projects. It has nothing to do with how good you are. So if you buy Snap-on, you buy Matco, Cornwell, Milwaukee, DeWalt, Husky, whatever you buy, it's just a tool to help you. It is not going to make you better. So quit playing with your tiny dick and pretending that you got 12 inches and going, my damn tool. No, it's just a tool brand. It doesn't matter, dude. Multimeters help? Oh, yeah. You're good. You're good, Sierra. You're good. All good when we save money and get our work done. Yeah. Buy the best value. I don't think anybody should be sporting one brand. I think you should have multiple brands. Multiple brands are going to allow you not to be prisoner to one. Because when their quality slips, and all of their quality slips, hate to tell you, no brand is perfect. All of their quality slips, but when their quality slips, you have other options if you're into multiple brands. And it just makes more sense. Experience with ryobi power transfer pump, pumping out hot water heaters. Alex? Is your drain not working on your hot water tank? Like there's a drain at the bottom. Turn it with a screwdriver and it opens up. 3 combos. Yeah, like for me, I love tools, and I buy tools because they're fun, right? They're meant to be fun, and you get that sense of accomplishment, that pride, I guess, for lack of a better word, when you do something with them. Except Makita, which has never been bad and never will. Oh my God, Makita is the worst piece of garbage out there. How much is a Milwaukee tool? Depends on the tool. Some of them you can get reasonably priced, and some of them are ridiculous. So I put all my eggs in the basket and save the battery. There's a lot of sediment in the bottom of it, and it's coming out very slowly. So here's what you do. Don't turn your water off to your hot water tank. Leave the water running. That's going to help push that sediment out. The weight of that water up there is going to help push that sediment out. So turn your water back on and let it drain for a good 10 minutes. And see if that doesn't help. I had 3 brands floating around. Nothing wrong with no. Everybody's like, oh, you're not going to carry multiple batteries out there. Well, you carry multiple batteries out there with you anyway. They might just be one color. And the chargers don't take up a whole lot of space, so don't pretend like that's it. Take multiple batteries out there. Take multiple platforms out there. Use the best tool from each platform that you can afford. The Milwaukee Forge battery is great. $179 at Walmart, right? Or at Home Depot right now. Won't save money, though. That's a collection. Multiple brands definitely help you save money, because that means you can buy tools at different times of the year with different savings. Not just when Milwaukee goes on sale or whatever. You know, if you have Metabo's always on sale. It's always money to be saved with Metabo. What's up, Jay Who? How you doing, buddy? Jay Who, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, buddy. On different brands, cordless. Yeah. For $250, I can get a half a DeWalt lawnmower. You guys should have been here like 3 months ago when I was showing you that you could get the Flex Volt lawnmower or whatever it is called, the one that takes the 2 batteries for $280. Nobody watched that video, so I got an adapter for cleaning water. Yeah, I've seen those things. You take off the spigot and then you hook your drill up to it, and it's I don't know how they work. What's up, Bob the Builder? How you doing, man? Coffee table looking good. Dude, all I got to do is put the epoxy on it and it'll be done. Well, the epoxy in the legs, it'll be done. But we prepped all the other surfaces. It's ready to go. It's fucking phenomenal looking. The blue really comes out. It's amazing looking. The plastic restrictive valve, the full port brass valve. Oh, he's got plastic? I didn't know he had plastic. Was testing a Festool oscillating, less vibration. Heavier tool made it easier to control. It was nice. Festool makes a great product. Like, they do. Their oscillating tool is incredible. Their track saw is probably the best in the world. So many of them are great. Anybody had the Outless mower? I do not. I wanted to get a battery operated mower this year because I've decided to cut less of my grass as my health has been kind of iffy, but I haven't done it yet. Milwaukee mower is $1,100. Remember when it came out, it was only $1,000. The same setup, it was $1,000. Then a month later, it moved up to $1,100. It made no sense. Milwaukee, and I'm very satisfied. Well, there you go, Leo. At $2,000, you can get the ride on mower. It's no. If you shut the valves at the top, you can unscrew the manufacturing plastic valve, put the full port in without dying. Thank you, my channel. Lithium battery weed eater. Well, I'm kind of biased. I have 4 of them. And Rigid is by far the best one that I use. Festool made by Fine. Did not know that. Well, if Festool is made by Fine, that means they're owned by Bosch. Because Bosch owns Fine. A ryobi ride-on mower was $4,000. That's stupid. I got the Ego, but only used it once. What's the point? What's the point of getting those? I got my 61-inch zero turn. I've been happy with it. I do have to fix the deck because I kind of hit something. Toro 60-volt guy here. Nothing wrong with that. Are zero turns worth it? Dude. Yeah, zero turns are worth it. If you've never had one and you get one, you'll know. I used to ride around on a 42-inch Craftsman, and then I went to a 52-inch zero turn, and then eventually a 61. And every time it was a significant upgrade. I could mow with one of the old school push mowers, not me. Watch Tactics get that ride on mower for ryobi. Oh, Tactics is... He just bought something else, ryobi. He's getting another electric mower from somebody, I think. I think he just said he was. Those companies reach out to me, and I just kind of ignore it. Small. I only have about 16 acres, so mine's kind of small. Self-propelled push mower. If you're gonna buy a push mower, that's the only way. Yeah, 61. That's a big yard. Yeah. It still takes me like 3.5 hours to do it all. Where the blades turn. Yeah, you can still buy those. Ace Hardware actually has them on shelf. You want to measure? I'll only take out enough to beat you. That's it. I'm using a 24-year-old personal pace Toro. Nothing wrong with that, man. If it still works, why buy something else? Get some goats. What I really need is a young person, somebody that's able to take the bumps and stuff. Because I've been having some back and leg and lung issues, so I can't feel my left leg any longer when I walk. And when I'm out there mowing the lawn and shit, I can't do it anymore. So I've kind of limited how much of my grass I'm going to cut this year. And then I'm going to let a neighbor come in and hay the rest of it. So we're trying to help our neighbors out during this, what do they call it, a recovery now or something? Is it like the worst is over and things are getting better, but everywhere you look, it's worse. I don't know what that's called. There's no Mexicans in my area. I live out in the sticks. Time to buy the tough 12-volt router? That's up to you. I've tested a lot of the 12-volt stuff. It's never been that great. Oh, go to Home Depot and wait. Home Depot, the closest Home Depot to me is actually over an hour away. Your opinion on Metabo HPT from the guy that shoots Ross? Dude, I love Metabo HPT. One of my favorite brands. Absolutely one of my favorite. And love their ergonomics. I love the way the tools perform, how smooth they are, and whatnot. They're freaking-tastic. Just nobody watches. If you use a Metabo, nobody watches. They don't care. Get rushed by 15 guys and a donkey. His name is Eugene. It's smooth. Yeah, the triple hammer is not fast by any measure, but it's so good to use. It's if I have to use an impact driver, it'll be that or my rigid stealth force. Now I go with the rigid stealth force more often because I don't like the noise. Metabo does skip a lot. Just by the design of it, it skips a lot. Well, 220-volt, that's just came out. It's really tempting. Cool. Ecuadorians ran them. 36 volts is quick. Biggest trick was zero turns. Don't turn tight fast. Your ground is damp unless you like bare spots in your lawn. I think that's got to do with your deck height. Mine, so what I did in mine, because my mower doesn't give a shit. Whatever's in the way is going to be gone. So part of my lawn really grows up every year because because it tracks kind of the sewer line. So it grows up high every year. I'm going through it last year, and I didn't see that there had been a tree that fell inside of it. Just probably a good sized tree, about 6 inches around. And drove over the top of it. Well, the mower's still cutting, and you could just hear gah, 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 gah. So I turn off the mower and I go to back up to see what the hell I hit. Well, when I do that, the tree catches the lip, the metal that mats your grass down, so that when you do mow, it springs back up and it cuts and makes a better cut. So when I back up, the end of that got caught on that tree, and the other piece of it was wedged under my tire. So it peeled that undercarriage of my mower deck back. Now if I back up, it actually digs in the grass. So I got to heat it up and move it back. I just haven't done it yet. You're live. Yeah, Kevin. Thumbs up and watch it tomorrow. Good night. Take it easy, Kevin. Your plants don't need mulch. But, well, he's so full of shit. No plant around him needs anything. Sorry, Budsville. He opened the door. It was just too easy to walk through. All right, guys, we're out of here. We've been on for an hour, 6 minutes, not counting the other shitty live stream that I got to take down. But we appreciate you guys. Take it easy. And if you got any questions about power tools, or just ask, right? But be respectful, because if you're not, I'm gonna be disrespectful to you. Thank you, buds. Y'all take it easy. For all you Makita guys out there, don't forget, blow them like you know them. And for the rest of you, manscape like you landscape. If you trim your bush, your deck will always look big. Take it easy, guys.